Well, we were here Monday on his.
Play like I didn't, play like there was a trial
I know,
that wiped my memory clean.
I know. On Monday, we only got through, we had no agreement. And he went to the judge to try to stay on probation. The judge revoked his probation, sentenced him to 5 years.
Me?
Uh-huh.
When you're talking to me in the third person, like, well, that judge did. David, that judge put him.
Not that judge. But anyways, and so then we have this second case that was one of the basis of the motion to revoke. And Jimmy had made an offer.
That's you, Mr. Edwards?
Here.
Is that Mr. Edwards?
Yes, sir. And
Wait, y'all are dancing now.
over here.
Is that Mr. Edwards? What's going on here? Everybody stay on the same side.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. No. She's supposed to be a good dancer. That's a word. She's Greek. We now call cause number 23-41361, the state of Texas versus John Christopher Adcock. You and Mr. Adcock, sure, present with your attorney, Mr. West, and the state's attorney. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of the indictment and the arraignment here? Can we proceed in some?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what we're doing here. So robbery, no.
In the back.
States you have a prior burglary of a habitation conviction in 2002 out of Hardin County. After that conviction was final, it says you committed a felony of robbery, not this felony, another one. And you were convicted in 2004 in this criminal district court before I got here. I guess there was Judge. Another judge was here before, Charles Carver, and you were convicted of robbery in that case. And here we have a third felony offense. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're looking really at no less than 25 to life imprisonment, right? As an habitual felon? Are we right about that?
That's correct. Yes, Your Honor, we talked about this.
I'm talking to you.
Oh,
Sir, yes, Mr. Adcock, because it seems like you don't appreciate and understand that every felony offense that's above a state jail felony that you commit from here on puts you in a position of life imprisonment with no less than 25 years. And here the deal is for 4 years in prison, but that's awfully generous. But generosity is not what we're all about. It's fairness and justice. How do you think that's fair? You're looking at a minimum 25. So, I mean, what I worry about are people who want to commit more assaultive offenses, violent offenses, robberies and a violent crime. And think that they're gonna get 10 cents on the dollar for their punishment. The people don't think that's right. Because you've been to prison twice before, and so you know what it's like. You were supposed to adjust for the better, but here you're committing the same offense, a robbery that you committed almost 20 years ago. You were found guilty. It's like you forgot that that's a crime. Can you convince me that this is a worthy disposition? Because I'm the kind of the caretaker of whether a deal should be presented and accepted, but I know how juries are, and we can try this one pretty quickly, but you get convicted of this and the minimum is 25 years prison. So why should you be awarded, rewarded a 4-year sentence rather than something higher, for a crime like this? Do you have any money on your books?
No, sir.
At all?
No, sir.
You don't even have money to pay $34 restitution back to you.
Right now, no, sir.
Were you intoxicated this time? I'm just curious. Were you intoxicated?
But when I walked out of the business, I mean, they served me in an extreme. When I walked
But
out,
I'm asking you, were you intoxicated when you did that? On drugs or alcohol or both?
they served me a mixed drink.
A mixed drink. Well, you must have ordered that, huh?
Sure.
They don't give those for free in this town. Because if they did, the lawyers would be there first. The prosecutors are looking at me like, I know.
A lot of them would be too.
yeah. I think John is on to you, all of you over there, but nonetheless,
You're right. I think
nonetheless, here's the deal is that, so if you weren't intoxicated, why did you do something with a sober mind like this when you've already gone to prison for a robbery? You know it's wrong. You know it has consequences. Over here, look at me.
sir, listen. Sir.
I'm just, we're, trying to connect here because I don't have to take this deal. I really don't. And I can say, let's go to trial, and it's 25, minimum 25, which kind of, puts you in a bad spot from doing a quarter of 25 is 6 years actual. That's 5 more years of actual time in prison than you would get here. But why, sir? I guess you've been here a year. You've been in jail for a year,
15 months.
sir?
15 months.
15. Yeah. So you know what the deal is here. If I accept this, you're out.
Hope so.
Well, right now it's just a big wish.
Well, I think I have to do probably 2 more, or a little more. You have to get 2 years, I think.
Why would that be? You have to serve a minimum of 2 on this? I don't think so. It's a quarter of the time. There's not a deadly weapon.
Good point. You're right, yes, because it was a threat, not a actually deadly weapon. You're right. It's a quarter.
Can somebody pay that $34?
Pay when I give the lease.
Well, how do we do? We don't have any authority over you, really. I guess parole, but it's a pittance to what you put people through, but still, the thing is people are going to ask me, so he's looking at 25 to life, but you agreed to a 4-year sentence, and then he walks out. He didn't even pay what he owed, which was $33.99, like $34 to somebody. Somebody's out some money of someone who's been to prison who's looking at his habitual. That doesn't make any sense to me. That's not fair. It's not just. You're a win-win here, but you're the one committing the crimes, and you're getting the big deals.
Well, I promise you, it never happen again.
Oh, you can imagine. I've never heard that. Everybody says that when they're back. A lot of them come back. So, I mean, I talk is cheap. Action is what counts. Your action is now, you're back here for the third time. Well, we gotta stand for something, and it's not repeated bad behavior when you know better. I'm not taking the deal until this restitution gets paid.
We get the restitution paid, now we'll consider it.
That's what the state feels like. You've looked at it long enough, you think that this is
Yes.
right.
Based on, yes, Your Honor,
Okay.
well, the law and the
Yeah.
circumstances that.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
that's true.
Yeah,
I'll
because me and Daniel talked
I'll
about
relive it, but this isn't right. And it's all about the principles that are worth something to all of us. And people
I'll talk.
can't understand how you can get a sweetheart deal for committing a crime for the third time and not have to pay somebody back. And it's just $34 to the merchant. I'm gonna protect them. And
I'm
what
sure
they
he's got somebody out there that can give us 34 bucks.
I don't know, that's y'all's, but I'm not gonna take the deal.
Yeah, I'll talk to him and we'll get that, and maybe we get it on the next plea document. We can do that.
How long? You maybe reset 1 week?
Like, well, I don't know, but, could you have somebody else in a week?
I'd have to write a letter. It takes a week to get.
Do you have the phone number? I can make a phone call.
I don't have no phone.
Okay. So let 2 weeks in, all right.
2 weeks, reset 2 weeks. Thank you. Next is St. John Millard.
I don't have that yet, all right.
Desmond.